Not every video we post has to have very dramatic toenails. This is just a very nice gentleman, a longtime patient, and some nails that need trimming. Oh, and Sudoku. We talk about Sudoku. Enjoy. Feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Usually this time of year I ask people what they did over Christmas and New Year's. But 2020, mostly people did nothing. How about you?
Well, our daughter's out in British Columbia, so we just did a Zoom with her, and then we got two sons in town. One of them came over on Christmas, and so we spent some time with him. And the other one, you know, he's real concerned that he might have some disease with him, so he doesn't want to do that. So we had a Zoom with him too. So
yeah, he's concerned about giving it to you.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's being pretty conscientious.
Yeah, he's very conscientious that way.
I don't know. You want to look for who spread this pandemic and who to blame. I'd look at the CEO of Zoom, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, a year ago, we'd never heard of it.
No, what was it about? Well, my wife and I, we went out to Disneyland and met our daughter and her family in, let's see, February, about the second week of February. And they were still open, and you know, we had heard about some things out in California, but it wasn't anything that was that we were aware of at the time as a major issue. But then on the way home, two of the grandchildren got sick, and the one, the son-in-law, he got a little sick too.
With COVID?
Well, I don't know if that's what it was, but...
I'm sorry, I know that's a little sore right there. They're not sure, yeah, you know.
He got sick, and...
At that time, there was no testing.
Yeah. And then my wife and I, we both came down with something, but it didn't seem very bad, so I don't think we got the same thing, but there was something going around there, so... Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was at a surgical meeting in February.
Oh.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah.
The exhibit hall, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
And when I got back, I was pretty sick.
Oh, okay.
Could not get warm.
Oh.
Tired as all get out.
Well, yeah, that was part of our thing.
Yet when I donated blood a couple months ago, the Red Cross is now testing all blood for antibodies.
Yeah. And
they said I had none.
Okay.
So, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know either.
So what do you do to keep busy these days?
Well, nothing much. I play some Sudoku. And
are you an expert now?
No, not really. But it's kind of fun, and it takes up time, and it's a little bit challenging, so it's kind of fun to do it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be hurting you. I'm always interested to hear what hobbies people have taken up. During this time. Just a little bit. This nail looks like it's kind of growing into the skin, which is why it hurts so much. So bear with me 1 second here. I know it hurts, I'm sorry. Okay, that should do it.
Okay.
Let's just double check though. You can swear, I can edit it out. Is this toe pretty sore every time we come to it?
Well, I know that when you start doing some sort of like buzz,
Yeah.
then it's really hard for me to hold my feet still. It just,
On all of them?
yeah, I think so.
Well, I can use just an emery board if you'd rather. I won't be able to thin them out very well with just the emery board, but we can get all the sharp edges off.
Sure. Okay.
If you'd rather I do that.
Well, we might try that and see how that feels. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, some people just find that vibration really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so even that bothers you.
I've got real sensitive feet, I guess.
You do. Did it keep you out of the Army?
No, I was in the Army, but they said I had flat feet, so I ended up with a kind of a desk job, which was fine by me.
And I'm sure fine with your parents.
Oh yeah.
Where were you stationed?
Fort Leavenworth, Kansas.
These days, flat feet would not keep you out. Or bone spurs. Is this a little more tolerable?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Now, what I'm thinking for that right big toe is that next time you come in, maybe we numb it up so I can trim it back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and if we're gonna numb it up, what we do is a little shot here and here of some anesthetic.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to trim these edges back and clean it up really well
Okay.
without it being painful for you.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we'll make a note of that in your chart, and next time you come in, we'll numb this one up.
All right.
For right now, does that feel okay?
Sure.
Doesn't feel like feels like I got it all out?
I think so.
Okay. So if it starts to feel like it's getting a little ingrown, you don't have to wait till your next appointment. You can call and come in sooner.
Okay.
All right? And that way, if it is, we can avoid any kind of infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess your wife all these years got off of foot rub duty, huh? Now, there are just some people who hate having their feet touched.
Yeah. Well, they're real sensitive. I know if the kids, they used to tickle my feet once in a while, well, it just drove me nuts. And of course, they thought that was fun.
Yeah. Now, we had talked last time about taking a little Advil or Tylenol before this visit. Were you able to, did you do that? Just to kind of take the edge off a little bit?
Yeah, well, the doctors have told me not to take Tylenol.
Okay, then Advil?
I haven't tried that.
Yeah, I mean, it might just kind of take the edge off of the
Yeah.
pain a little bit.
Yeah,
But next time we'll just plan to numb this
Okay.
toe up.
All right.
And then at least I'll be able to thin that one out a little bit better.
Sure, okay.
All right, so you're gonna go home and play some Sudoku now?
Well, I don't know about that now, but I did some this morning, so.
All right.
I think my wife wants to get a, what do they call it, a love seat or something, you know, it's not as big as a sofa, but it's like for two people.
Uh-huh.
So we talked about going, visiting some stores and seeing what they got there today, so.
Okay. All right, well, thank you for letting me do the video.
Okay,
And we'll see you back in 2 months.
okay.